Up with it, girl.
Hey glam bugs, welcome back to Cheap Natural Beauty TV, and it's your girl Atia coming back with brand new confidence, brand new swag, and a whole new hair flip. Alright, so it has officially been 48 hours? I don't know how many hours it's been, but it's I know it's at least officially been like a full day with my hair being cropped short, and I have to say I am still feeling confident and fabulous. I still have moments where I go like this, or like I go like this and forget that my hair is short, and I play with it a lot. Like I'm always going like this. I'm constantly going like this, playing with it a whole lot. And that's just a short little update on my hair, short little update. But today's video, I'm going to be playing around with my Morphe palette again, because the first video that I did was with my best friend, and well, that was great. Actually, I loved that video. But I wanted to do like specifically, like literally just focusing on this palette. The idea came to me because I recently rocked this look to work, I would say like 3 days ago, using the Morphe palette. I actually used a mix of the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil and the Morphe palette for this look, but I'm going to recreate it just using like the Morphe palette. It's not going to be exactly the same, but it's going to be, you know, somewhat the same. Because I really wanted to get a real feel for the palette. And I have been playing around with it more over the past couple days, and just, you know, creating looks and all that. Sadly, I still don't have my phone, so it's still kind of hard for me to upload pictures. I have been using my dad's old iPhone to, you know, take pictures here and there, but, you know, it's not accessible to me all the time. So it's kind of hard for me to capture looks that I'm creating, which sucks balls, but I'm still working with what I got. But yeah, we're gonna go into the palette and I'm just going to recreate the look. By the way, I have updated, well, slightly updated my concealer routine. Not necessarily a routine, just a color, because like in previous videos, I'm pretty sure you've seen that I was struggling with that color, which I have been working with for a very long time. And while it is a wonderful color on my skin tone in the winter, it is not so great, fabulous, and flawless in the summertime. We're just going to get into this look now. So I'm using my little cappy cap just to get my hair out the way. Isn't that funny? When I had long hair, I never wore a cap to get it out my hair. Now that I have short hair, I'm using a cap to get it out my face. But it's not really that it's in my face. I just find it a whole lot easier when everything is just up and out of the way. My face is already washed and moisturized with my Nivea Soft Creme. And then I'm going to go into the eyebrows. I was about to say eyes, but eyebrows. Oh, and one last update. ColourPop sent me my new, the pressed face palette from the Femme Rosa Carucci collection. And it arrived pretty fast. They sent me an email confirming that, you know, they would definitely compensate for my little fiasco. So here you go. I have a brand new palette that is not broken, not shattered, not peeling or anything like that. So I was pretty happy about that. And as for the other one, don't get it twisted. Hello, Cheap Natural Beauty. I'm not going to throw that away. I'm still going to use it. I just pressed the palette, which I will explain to you probably in a different video. I know I always say in a different video, and then that video like never comes. And it's just a different video on a completely different topic. It's just because my brain is just scattered all over the place. And then when I I think to do a video, it's not the video that I said I was going to do in the other video. So, my eyebrows, they're in struggle mode right now because I am once again growing them out. They're scattered all over the place. My hairs are always so scattered. It's always been like that since I was young. Oh God, and I look at pictures of myself from when I was little and I'm like, wow, what a crisis. This pencil honestly does complement my brows so much better than the light brown pencil. Also, another BTW, congratulations to myself for reaching over 1,000 views on my channel. So the concealer that I found actually works for me in the summertime now is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Almond. It's more like a cooler toned, like cooler undertone concealer. And it works because it's not so yellow, as I'm pretty sure you can see coming off.
Up with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. Show them it, girl. With a bang bang. Bounce with it, girl. Dance with it, girl. Get with it, girl. With a bang bang.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the guns down, hit the guns down. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, I ain't got cash. I got you, baby.
Just you,
baby. Hit the guns down, hit the guns down. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, I ain't got cash. I got you, baby.
just you, baby.
I feel like my makeup come up has been like major within the past, I don't know, like 2 to 3 months. This eyebrow always comes out so much better than this one. And it blows me. And I honestly think it's because this eyebrow always grows out so much thicker and so more wide, like so more, you know what I'm trying to say, like so much more scattered than the other brow. Like this brow is always on fleek. Like, look at that. Do you see that? And then this brow is just sitting there like looking like a freaking caterpillar. Being a perfectionist and being into makeup has got to be like the two most evil combinations in the world. I feel like I'm speaking for a lot of girls who are into makeup out there. I feel like I'm speaking for a lot. Because it's hard. It's a struggle because I'll literally spend like 20 minutes just on my eyebrows because... Anyway, you see how much smoother that blends into my skin? If you look back, you'll see like the other one clearly was too light. But because this one is so nice and like has very cool undertones to it, it does so much better. I've mastered the art of blending with my eyes open. Alright, so eyebrows are done and blended. Do you see? This is exactly why I need to just go ahead and get my eyebrows cleaned up. Because once you blend it, that's when you start seeing all the scattered hairs. And it will look so much more flawless if those hairs were not there. Alright. So, I'm going to be doing a little bit more talking in this video than I normally do in my other ones. Like in terms of like through the whole makeup process. Because I'm getting kind of bored of that scene. You know, I'm getting kind of bored of like... oh, there's an intro, and then the rest of the video, and then it's music, and it's sped up times 1,000, and all that other stuff. So, I'm gonna chit-chat with you guys, especially now that I've become a little bit more comfortable with the motions of this computer. Because I'm filming on a laptop, sometimes it's hard because basically everything that I'm doing is mirroring myself, if that makes sense. So it's like, it's the opposite. So I'm waving my right hand, and on the camera it looks like my left hand. So that whole like motor skills, I guess, is that what you call it? Motor skills? Whatever. That whole process really like used to freak me out. But as you do more, you learn more and you grow more, right? So there you go. So I got my eyeshadow base all in. And then I'm taking my NYX finishing powder in the color Banana. And normally I would use my Remo London Stay Matte pressed powder. But unfortunately, it passed away on July 25th, 2017 at exactly 7:15 p.m. Yeah, so basically what happened, well, actually, I don't even know how it happened. It was like a freak accident. Like, I was cleaning up my makeup station because my mom just recently made me move all of my makeup out of the bathroom and into my room. So somehow I had to finesse and move every piece of beauty into my room. And it was quite the struggle. But anyway, I was cleaning up the bathroom and it was sitting on the counter. And I opened it, like it was weird. Like I opened it and I placed it back on the counter. I don't know why I did this because I wasn't even putting on makeup at the time. But I opened it and then somehow my elbow / like my hip kind of like knocked it off. Needless to say, from there, it was shattered. And there was nothing else that I could do about it. So now I'm just taking my powder brush. This was like $1.99 off Amazon. I never use it to actually apply makeup because it actually sucks. But it is pretty useful when dusting off my eyeshadow base or my powder. So I created a new brush called the Inexpensive Dusting of Eyeshadow Base Off brush. Alright, so now we're ready to get into eyeshadow. And the little name postcard is somewhere in my room that I don't feel like looking for. So what I'm going to do is go in with, if I'm not mistaken, I think this was called Cocoa. Oh, sorry, you can't see. I think this was called Cocoa, or this one. Either one of these two was called Cocoa. It doesn't matter because I'm just going to describe them to you anyway. I had ordered some Morphe brushes. Pretty proud of myself. Morphe brushes. And this is the Morphe M33 brush. And this is the Morphe M51. And this is the Morphe E36 brush, which is a crease brush. And I will be using it to start creating some fabulous cut crease looks that I have not done ever in my life. So these are the brushes I'm going to be using today. A majority of them. I'm still going to be using my other brushes, my off-brand brushes that I got off Amazon, but I love them to death. So this is my Morphe M33 brush, and I'm going into this lighter chocolate brown color, and like I said, I actually think it's called Cocoa. And I'm just going to dab just to make sure that there's not a whole ton, and dab right here. So I'm basically just making dots. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead, dab that on there like that, and blend in with my crease. I mean, not with my crease. You know what I mean. Blend into my crease. Wow, I'm pretty proud of myself. I never used to be able to do this. I always needed a mirror. And this brush is life. Like, ooh, super fluffy. At first, I didn't really like how fluffy it was because my brushes that I normally use, like, while they're fluffy, they still have a little bit of stiffness to them. And in my opinion, I felt like it gave me a little bit more control when I had like a fluffy but still kind of like stiffer brush. But over time, I grew to accept these into my brush family. I'm just going to take a little bit more of that color right on the tip and go in right here. I also learned a new method to sharpen up your, what's it called? Sharpen up your eyeshadow. So before I used to like try to, I used to try so hard to kind of just get that like exact like little wing shape right here in my crease so that it's not like all over the place. But girl, I was enlightened by, I don't remember her name, but I will definitely link the YouTube video or the link to her channel down below. I'm so sorry that I don't remember her name, but I'll definitely pop it up on the screen like right here, so just look for it. But she basically was saying that when she does makeup, and she actually did this in the video that I saw, she just blends like to her heart's content. She doesn't like really focus on the shape. And then she takes a makeup wipe and just like uses her nail and sharpens it. Whew, my life has changed since then. I love learning new things on YouTube. Alright, so I'm done blending this green shadow. And now I actually am going to use my beloved off-brand brushes. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to actually use this brush that I got in my Ipsy bag that I don't remember the name of. And I'm going to go in with this, like a, it comes off black on the screen, but it's actually like a really dark, like muddy green color. And I'm going to play around with that. One of my fave of all time YouTubers, Jackie Aina. I'm pretty sure you guys know about her, but she is one of the many inspirations for me starting my YouTube channel. Yes, I love her. So just in case I didn't explain in the beginning of this video, which I might have, I was attempting to recreate a look that I wore to work. But obviously this is not that video, because whenever I get a paintbrush and paint in my hand, my brush just, my hand, whatever, just does whatever it wants to do. So I guess we're going for this look right here, because I kind of just go with the flow. Unless I'm doing someone else's makeup and they specifically ask me, you know, their colors. Other than that, I just let my brain wander. And I just paint. Alright. So that is that. And then I'm going to go in with this, it's this shimmery color that's right next to that army green color. And it is also green, but it is shimmery. So I'm going to take my brush. Yo, these shimmery shades are the bomb. Like, I can't even. They're the bomb.com. I don't even have to wet the brush. I don't have to wet the brush. I don't even have to use a white eyeshadow base if I don't want to. They're super blendable, extremely pretty, pigmented, soft to the touch. Girl. Look at that. Every time I use this palette, I am simply amazed. going over like that just to soften out any harsh lines that I have, because if there's one thing I hate personally, and I'm sure many other women, female girls who are into makeup, it's another pet peeve, is harsh lines, unless that is something you are going for. If it is, then by all means. But today I'm not looking for that. Taking a little bit more of this green color and going darkening my outer corner and going just like halfway into my crease. And now I'm about to show you guys some magic. I'm just kind of leave it. And then you see it creates like a line, a clean, sharp line. Now, sometimes there are days when I'm not going for the clean, sharp line, but for this look, I am. So anyway, I'm going to go on to the next eye, and then I'm going to do my face, and we're going to talk, and yeah. So I finished the Ultra eye, and now we're going to go into... I'm being really lazy today, and you know what? I'm not even going to do my face because I'm not going anywhere. And I literally just did this video for you guys. So we're going to pretend that I have on foundation and concealer and all that other stuff. But in reality, I'm just doing my eyes. So yeah. So from there, I'm going to take this smudge brush. And I'm taking the black eyeshadow, well, this one, the black eyeshadow from this palette, and I'm going to use that as an eyeliner. So I'm just going to take it and swirl it in like that. Now for this, I'm going to need to use my mirror because this is a method that I'm just trying out. I obviously love to experiment when you guys are watching. That's not too shabby. I like that because, come on now, let's face it. I mean, winged liner is beautiful, but even I can get tired of winged eyeliner. And like I said, makeup is all about playing around and seeing what you come up with, you know, how it turns out and all that good stuff. So, oh, something super exciting. I just made a cake. I made a mug cake. I call it a mud cake, but it's actually mug cake because all you do is mix a bunch of ingredients in a bowl and pour it in a cup and bake it. It's amazing. And the best quick fix for when you need something sweet in your life. Alright, so you guys know how I love my eyeshadow on my lower lash line. So I'm going to go ahead and take the green color. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to be adventurous. I'm going to be adventurous, and I'm actually going to take this sparkly gold color and put it under my lid. I mean, on my lower lash line. Let me see how it does. I feel like the sparkle is making me look a little bit like Showgirl, which is fine. I'm totally okay with Showgirl. But okay, I'm gonna stop BSing. I'm gonna finish this eye look off and then be done.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and I won't be long. Gotta do my hair, put my makeup on. It's Friday night and I won't be long till I hit the guns down, hit the guns down. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, I ain't got cash. I got you, baby.
Just you,
baby. Hit the guns down, hit the guns down. I got all I need. No, I ain't got cash, I ain't got cash. I got you, baby.
Just you,
baby.
guys, so that is the eye look that was supposed to be a recreation of what I did for work, but ended up being a completely freeform idea. But that's why I just love my brain, because my brain is just like, no girl, you never repeat the same look twice. Actually, that's a lie, I do. But when I get, you know, colorful palettes, new palettes, like my brain just plays all over the place, and then I usually pick like 2 to 3 like signature looks that I repeat all the time that I love from the palette. But so far I haven't created like a signature look that I like a go-to look from this palette specifically. I haven't created that yet, but it's okay because I have nothing but time. And yeah, so second time on camera playing around with this palette, and still nothing but good things to say. I love it, love it, love it. Super blendable, super easy to use. You can create so many different looks, and this is my look that I created today. Don't know what to call it, but you know, that's that. Go ahead and take my hair out. Ooh. Doing eyeshadow like this with my hair makes me look like super edgy. Like, is it me? Or I don't know. But I like it. Anyway, so that is just a look for today created by the amazing, fabulous Morphe times JCHill Palette. Now I'm going to casually slay while I eat my mug cake. Alright, see you later.
Rock with it, girl. Rock with it, girl. Show them it, girl. With a bang bang. Bounce with it, girl. Dance with it, girl. Get with it, girl. With a bang bang.
Come on, come on.